Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, so I'm going to do a 12th house stellium read. Take that how it resonates. If you want to rock out the, is that Pisces or Aquarius? I can't remember. It's really late and I'm tired. So, I gotta show you this. The view is incredible. See, puppy dogs. Puppy dogs. Yeah, he was over it. He was like, I am so over your shit, lady. Okay, so let's do 12th house stellium. I'm literally staring down his nostrils right now. It was so sweet. Okay, so threes up, threes down, and threes are wild, right? Okay, we got our 12th house stellium. Ooh, 3 of cups and the reverse. The star card, healing, making a wish, it looks like there's a tower on fire here. The peacock is okay then. The moon, subconscious energy, the tower, and the wheel of fortune. Okay, so whatever is happening for the 12th house stelliums is definitely on purpose in the so it might just be some time of reflection because she's looking into the pool here. This feels like self-reflection here though with the moon. And not much communication coming in or going out because the cups are every which way. So it doesn't feel like there's much coming in or going out. Alright. But, you know, if you gotta heal, you gotta heal. Right? There's a lot of towers. There's a tower there. There's 2 towers in this picture. This is the tower. The 12th house stellium. No, tower central. Unless, of course, it's house 8, which is ruled by Scorpio. This is really interesting. That looks like a beetle of some sort. I don't know if 12th house stellium. Mine is in Scorpio. So, in Penny Dreadful, if you haven't seen it, it is right up our alley, darling. There's these things called carrion beetles that are trigger warning. I'll just put it on the video. Like, this is not happiness. Because I'm using the HP Lovecraft deck, in case you're wondering. The star card is quite lovely. Let's, of course, count the tower burning in the background. And there's something, there's on her flesh is burning here. So I don't know if she is trying to treat herself here. Maybe she's watering the plants that are going to soothe her ailment. I'm not sure. There's boobies in that card. Watch me get a stripe. Maybe I'm not made for this. So, those beetles, though, in the Penny Dreadful were eating away at the decaying dead skin off of a skeleton. So, for whatever reason, this is like, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. So, feels like you're going bone deep here, like you're getting into a marrow system. Now, this doesn't, there's no bones to suggest that in here, but there's something about this wheel. I can't explain it, but there's just something about the way this wheel looks that reminds me of bone, because like there's a breakage there, there's a break there. For those of you who've seen bones broken out, hanging out outside of skin, there's like a little breakage right there, and then there's a break here. So this feels like a lot, because there's a tower burning here. There's two towers in this picture. One of these towers has a mirror on top of it, which is inward. Well, it's moon. It's a self-reflection. There's a white cat or a gray cat and a black cat, and an insect coming out of the water here. Did you know the sign for Cancer? They think it used to be one of those beetles. Sorry. You're on my lap. There. They used to think Cancer, the sign for Cancer, was a beetle and not a crab. So fine. There's a pathway up to the moon here, and that's growth. Look at around the moon. Pathway to growth. Heck yeah. It's a cool deck. And then the Tower card. I love how it's got the back to life symbol on the top. And whatever was in it is escaping. Like, whatever this ghostly figure with these weird looking, almost bat wings, but not quite. Dragon? I don't know. Their eyes. Got those two red beaming lights out of them. Stained glass window. Interesting. Alright, let's get the roots of the root. I didn't even look. 3's up, 3's down, and 3's out. Wow, that's what came up. The Chariot. Ooh, the World. Oh, geez, and the Lovers. The Hierophant and the Two of Cups. I was like, well, as above, so below. Let's go 5. Then you get the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Alright. So, 12th house stellium. This is in your roots. They're ready to move forward and complete this process. There's the Wheel of Fortune here and the World here. I can't make this stuff up. You know? The Lovers. Interesting. Yeah, this is a completely different landscape. It's not a happiness love. remember when I first saw this, I was like, that's hilarious. The Hierophant. It's just a blank wall, though. I find that really fascinating. And there's a dude back here that's like hiding, and then his tail is coming out the other side. It's just really, really interesting symbolism. There's a giant, it's another tower, and it's flooded. There's water all the way around the base of the tower, and books are floating everywhere. Interesting. And then you've got your Two of Cups to go with your Lover's card. I should warn you, the Lover's card's a tad bit deceiving. I've already touched on it on this channel anyway, though, about what we've done to the most powerful and sacred union on the planet. It's a pretty accurate description. Yeah. I mean, it definitely could be better, but the subconscious waters that we've... This almost feels like the Hierophant is standing right here. Interesting. And then you've got a coffin with what looks to be almost fully decomposed, because it looks like a skeleton here. I don't know if they're... That's confusing, because it looks like a skeleton already. It feels like they already dug it back up. I don't know. Interesting. It's almost like a it's a really gruesome scene. I mean, this is a graveyard, obviously. There's a gentleman with a thing on it. On its face here. It looks like he's talking into like a... Back in the old days, they used to like be really paranoid because some people were actually buried alive because they weren't actually dead. And so they would attach weird contraptions to the graves, like bells, so that like if they were still alive, they could pull on the string, and the bell that was, 6 feet up would ring. Or they would have like these, like that, which is like a phone you hold up to your ear and you can hear and then talk into it. Interesting. Very cool deck. So it feels like there's there's definitely Moon Kisses coming in with commitment after you've completed the cycle, because you're moving towards it. You're moving past this healing process here and closing out and completing a cycle. Heck yeah. Get it, 12 House. Get it. All right. Until next time, keepers. I'm doing this late at night. The good thing I'm used to this stuff. Oh, it's have nightmares. I'll put that as a disclosure. Do not watch before bedtime. Okay. I love you. Keep your flame. See you next time.